Live from the barnyard. Y'all the first ones, man. Y'all special, man. Hey, y'all real special. Like the man that went on the moon first. Y'all first. Y'all special. Hey, don't you ever let no one tell you anything different. Hey, look, all the way from North Carolina. You ready? Yo, Mr. Jack. Hey.
Real hot girl shit. Can you the beat line? You know, little too late.
Nah, I ain't got no rubber band. I can't body that. I'm a Yankee, okay? Yeah. I can't be doing that stuff like I used to. She got rubber band knees. I ain't got rubber band knees. You know what I mean? I be putting WD-40 on these bitches. Oh, you know? Shit, my stuff be like the Tin Man sometimes. It's like, yo, I be sitting down on my bed sometimes, and I be like, not because I'm trying to get my zen back together, get my life or nothing like that. It's my knees didn't tell me it was time to move, so I gotta wait until I get permission to leave the bed, you know? This shit like that, you know? So listen, y'all better give it up for yourselves. Y'all looking beautiful right here tonight. Give it on for yourselves, right? Listen, we done had some good comics on before. We got Teron, we can't get him no weed, you know what I'm saying? We got to just sit him on the sofa, let him get contact, you know? Right. That's all he can do. You know, and then we got Clark Kent and shit, you know, Tim Clark Kent. You know, don't be worried about him. Just because he got a swoop, he ain't safe, man. He's not, okay? Just look. Tim had you guys out here, instead of shaking hands, y'all shaking dicks. Y'all didn't listen to his joke? Yeah. Saying some crazy shit.
I shake it.
You suspect. Okay? And then, yo, I ain't never seen a vampire farmer before. I don't know what happened. Well, I didn't know if he was gonna bite the neck or bite the chicken. I heard a lot of stuff that he was saying. I just heard it. I was thinking about it. It's all love, y'all. I just be paying attention to shit. That's what happens when you a crazy comic. You just hear shit you ain't supposed to be hearing. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I also want y'all, I mean, this is a special occasion. I want y'all to give it up for our celebrity in the house today. Let's give it up for Michael Blackston. Thank you so much, sir. I thank you for joining us today. I fucking appreciate you. I loved you and Meet the Blacks. I did. Sir, I loved it. Just the shit I be thinking about, you know? So listen, how many of y'all got kids, right? Clap it up for us. Oh, clap it for us. Procreating out this bitch, procreating. You know, they tried to administer the purge last year, but we procreated. Out that bitch. Okay? I got 2 kids. I got 2 girls, right? Okay. They scream for everything. Oh my God. I don't even look at them unless somebody's crying. You know, like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Don't give in to them, sis. You look like you're sympathetic. Don't give in to them. I was so tired of being the principal, the lunch lady, and everything. I mean, that virtual school and shit was driving me crazy. You know, my mimosas was starting at 7:30 in the morning. You know? You got me on Zoom. I'm not supposed to walk around the house in my panties. What? This is my house. What Zoom? You know what I mean? Just thinking. It's just the stuff I've been thinking about, sis. So I got 2 girls. I got one daughter that is typical, whatever that shit means, you know, and then I got another daughter that's autistic, right? So you put them in the same room, you wouldn't know which one is which. They scream about everything, I have to say. So I'm walking in the store, I'm walking in Target with my daughter, and these 2 women are walking in the store too. And the woman, one of the women, well, both of the women had on hijabs. It was covering their eyes. They were Muslim, covering their eyes. I mean, covering their face. You only could see their eyes, right? My daughter leans up and she was like, ninjas. I know the lady heard her, right? You know, so I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. She has autism. So then I turned and explained to my daughter, and I said, listen, church outfit. You know, grandma wear her church hat. You wear your church dress, that's their church outfit. She was like, nah, they just, you know, those kids, man, those kids will make you crazy. You ever seen your kids throwing up, they falling out, they got a fever and everything, and then as soon as you take them motherfuckers to the hospital or the doctor, now they happy and shit, they like dancing, doing TikTok shit. They be like taking turns on who gonna drive mommy crazy. You was just sick 5 minutes ago. I need you to be sick again. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy stuff like that to be happening. And I just turned 48 last week. Y'all can clap it up, I know, you know. We be doing it, you know, like doing great, you know what I'm saying? I got the face, my mama got the legs. You know what I'm saying? That's why I cover my shit up, you know, because it's not the same, it's just not the same. But in this dating thing, right? I've been dating, I've been on plenty of fish, plenty of freaks. Okay? Tinder, too tender, okay? And then okay, Cupid, I don't know why that chair really can't find my ass, my shit is big. You know, it might be, I got a butt, you know what I'm saying? But what? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know. But I was like, talking to this guy, and he said, I'm a secret agent. Dude, if you was a secret agent, you wouldn't have told me. You know what I mean? It's the bullshit I'm dealing with, you know, on that stuff, on that site. So another guy, he was like, hey, I want to meet you. And I said, okay, we can meet up. You know, let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings, because you know, bitch gotta eat, you know what I mean? Let me get my flags and my drumstick. I ain't get this little roll right here, but I just flags, you know what I mean? So I get there so I can get my beer and my wings, you know what I'm saying? Rightfully so. So we sitting there and we talking. He says, I like your lips. I was like, ooh, you got a phallic disorder. You know what I'm saying? Felicia. Phallic. Okay, so I was like, yes. So I keep talking to him. As I'm talking to him, he starts to tell me his whole life story. No, I don't want to know your whole life story on the first date. You can say that for the 20th date, bro. You know what I mean? So as we're talking, he says, I have ED. I was like, you educated? No, I can't make this shit up. It happened to me. I'm telling you. I'm telling you it happened to me. He was like, I got ED. I said, are you erectile dysfunction? And he was like, yes. Can't make it up. See, I wanted to tell you about it, so I had to pull into the story. You know what I'm saying? I leaned into that bitch. So he was like, I have ED, and he slid over a cell phone. I cannot make this up. And he showed me a picture of his device. It looked like a PVC pipe with batteries at the bottom. I thought I was at Home Depot. You know? So then he told me it takes me about 30 seconds to a minute to get it together. And I was like, dude, I don't know why you're telling me this. I'm not going to be there for that. You know? It was just the things I'm thinking about. But I try not to choke on my beer and my wings. Because, you know, trying to keep my beer and my wings on them Asian things is the shit, you know? So as I'm sitting there listening to the rest of the story, we hugged it out. And in the parking lot, I blocked him to leave him, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, it's just, I couldn't get it together. You know, I was thinking, damn, I should have hooked him up with somebody who needed super KY jelly. You know, I could have found sis. Kathy was out there, some shit, you know what I'm saying? She could have used that 30 seconds to a minute to get it together, you know? Not me, you know? But I didn't do that, I was a little selfish. You know, this is how I find out that I'm selfish. I was thinking to myself, I said, yes, I can't date somebody ugly, bro. You know, if I was dating somebody ugly, I'd be a little childish with my shit. I'd be like, get over here with your ugly ass. You know, like, I would just talk real disrespectful to his ass. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, oh, you trying to get cute? Like, you know, you can't do that shit. Like, I'd be talking to him real disrespectful. That's how I know I'm childish. I'm childish, sis. I'm childish. Damn. So I'm looking at these different things, like old sayings our parents used to say to us. Remember our parents used to say this shit like, piss like a racehorse? Who was measuring that shit, bro? Nobody. You know what I mean? They used to be like, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Why can't we rob both of them? They seem like they both got money. Like, you know, like, this is the shit I be thinking about. You know, going to hell in a handbasket. I want to pick my mode of transportation if I'm going to hell. You can at least do that shit, you know? Stuff I be thinking about. And because, you know, I'm black, my mom used to say she was going to knock the color off of me. I think that was the beginning of colorism, because I thought she could do what she said she was going to do, you know? If we had that going on, some of these kids wouldn't be acting like that, you know what I'm saying? If we We had the, not the idle threats, but the ones that you think, yeah, my mom seemed like she can do that superhero shit. Like my mother said, I'm gonna knock you into next week. I was hoping it was a Friday so I could have a 3-day weekend, you know? Like, it's just the shit I be thinking about, you know what I'm saying? It's the crazy shit I be thinking about. So listen, let me see here. You got 2020, right? 2021 is going out like crazy. It's going fast. We already halfway through the year, right? Halfway through the year, we couldn't get rid of 2020. That shit was like an STD. You know, it just wouldn't go nowhere. 2020, it was like a stalker. That bitch was outside, but we wasn't, you know? That was 2020, but 2021 is coming in like a fuckboy. It's out of here, you know what I mean? It's getting out real quick. Yo, 2021 has been like somebody who owe you money, you can't find that motherfucker, it's out of here. So we've been doing some things, you know? So I got this thing that I think about. It's weird. Y'all hear I'm from Jersey, right? I've been from Jersey. Oh, you from Jersey? See, he wanna clap. He from Jersey. Yes, yes. Yo, my brother and I, we was driving here from Durham, and they took us down some roads that I thought was like a little janky, yo. And I told my brother, I was like, listen, yo, this looks like Jeepers Creepers. Like every fucking movie, like I was like, yo, I'm ready to put my foot on the gas. I grew up in Jersey. My mother was a green cab. She drove a taxi. She drove it for green cab. So in New York City, it was yellow, you know what I'm saying? And you know the motherfuckers will run over you and then you just pick up pedestrians later, you know? So I learned how to drive like that. My mom used to say to us, hit a nigga. You know, that's basically like, that was our comeback of driving. So that's what I was thinking. So I told my brother, I was driving down that 1.5 road where we gotta share the road and they ain't care what speed they was going. I was scared. I said, listen, let me tell you, this car ain't gonna shut off. But if this car shut off, I'm running over somebody. And I was like, listen, I got hairspray in the back. Put your lighter out and we gonna make a torch. We getting out of this motherfucker. You know, you be making precautions. Shit. That's what I was doing. I was thinking proactive, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking proactive, especially when I seen a couple of Trump and Pence signs. I was like, listen, somebody's gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna murk out on somebody tonight, you know? So listen, I got some good stuff. I mean, let me leave y'all with this last bit. You know, we got times that we start to listen to the people we don't want to listen to. So my mom said, listen, these things is going to happen. You better take heed to it. And I didn't think it was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I was going to be 48 years old out here dating somebody from the VFW. But I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? She was right. She was right. And I mean, I pull up to the Legion because they got the best drinks. You know, them $4 drinks be on. You know what I mean? And Mr. Johnson looking a whole lot better with his knee brace, you know? I'm listening to mama's advice right now. And you guys what? Y'all listening too. And y'all didn't need that 30 seconds to a minute to get it together. Thank you guys. I'm Miss Chit Chat. You can find me on YouTube and Instagram.